Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? Let's go ahead and throw some March mid-month messages on the table for you here today, all right? March mid-month messages. Say that 10 times really fast. All right. So for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description box of this video. That's where you're going to find everything you need to know. Also, too, we have now put the tarot reading course on my website along with the readings. So for those of you who are looking for that, couldn't find the link. The link's the first one in the description, but it's going to be on the website from this point forward. What's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate the positive feedback. Hello, London, UK in the house. Cool. Right on. Sweet. All right. Well, I want to start this off with a quick past, present, future. Whoa. Uh-oh. Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. Possible apology might be coming in. Maybe. I don't want to get your hopes up. I don't want to speak too heavily on this. But that, honestly, when I first saw that, that's what hit me. It was a possible apology coming in. Okay. Well, let's get a quick past, present, future. Focusing primarily on the past. Hang on. Not ready yet. All right, last one. Bam. Star card reversed. Some of y'all dealing with an Aquarius. Okay. Whoa, what's this all about? In the past, 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands. I'm going to have to clarify that. That is some super strange past energy right there. Maybe this is going to sound real weird, but maybe in the past, you all were avoiding conflict, possibly. Like maybe for some of you, there was some tension that was building up, especially around the time that y'all first connected. You know, you connect with somebody, and especially here with the King of Pentacles, it looks like you probably didn't really connect with somebody that was as passionate and emotional about the connection as you were. Maybe all they cared about was work, finance, superficial, that type. But for whatever reason, maybe there was a lot of tension that built between the two of you, and you never brought it up. Everything's on the outside looking in, everything looked like it was great, but there was tension building between the two of you. Like maybe there was something they was doing that you weren't happy with, or maybe there was something you were doing that they weren't happy with. But I see there was conflict being avoided in the past, is what it looks like to me. And for some of you, it just built up until it exploded. Or maybe it didn't necessarily explode, but I do feel like whatever the big reason for why you all separated had to do with tension building and conflict being avoided in the past. Look, y'all, you know that I always talk about how slippery these slopes are. To a degree. To a degree, and trust me, the line is very fine. You need a little bit of conflict in a relationship. Little bit. And I'm telling you, that line is fine as a frog's hair, y'all. But you need a little bit. And if that's completely avoided, that can cause problems. Creeping up into the current moment, yeah, I'm kind of feeling like you might be getting closure. Because I'm feeling like somebody wants to apologize and get closure. And I got to see what this King of Cups is here, too. That's probably the next person coming in, honestly. Because it's getting to the point, creeping up into the future, where you're kind of going numb about the whole situation. I feel like a lot of you are going to get closure, or at least something that helps you give yourself closure. And then you're going just pretty much numb towards it after that. The next person due to come in is a new person. For those of you wondering about a potential reconciliation with a past person, I think the door is open for opportunity, but by the time that door opens, I don't really see you all that interested. Not really. You may think you're interested now, Some of you may be interested now, but then when faced with the opportunity, the energy changes and you're like, oh, why was I tripping over you again? Yeah, nah, I'm good. Queen of Swords, 10 of Wands reversed. I feel like a conversation is going to happen between the two of you that really helps you get a lot of shit off your chest and really release and let go of this burden, whatever's going on between the two of you. Okay. Well, let's look at this person's intentions. What are their true feelings, intentions, how they see you, how they feel about you, all that good jazz. Let's see. Past person Leo is inquiring about. If you're not inquiring about a past person, just sit tight. Hang on. Not ready yet. 2 more. Hermit reversed. Yeah, this person's been having a really hard time being alone since the two of you separated. I don't think they haven't taken any alone time willingly. 5 of Wands. Okay, so this person's still, when it comes to you, very defensive and argumentative, I think. They don't know how to approach you. So, okay, how am I going to explain this? You know, whenever somebody knows they're in the wrong, and rather than own up to it and be an adult, they get defensive and start fighting with you and arguing with you because they know they're in the wrong. They can't just say, yeah, all right, then, whatever, I fucked up. Okay, cool, sorry. They can't do that. They get all defensive and angry and bitchy and argue and attack you and shit. That's kind of what they're going through, I think. That's kind of what they're going through. See, look, the same 2 cards, they're in the reverse. I'm sorry. They were in the reverse in the first spread. They're in the upright now. So, yeah, they know what they did wrong. But I think they're having a hard time coming to terms with it and admitting to it. But they probably will end up doing that anyway. Told you. Okay, well, let's look at the outcome here. Is action actually going to be taken? Kind of outcome we looking at? Bruh? Queen of Cups reverse. So you definitely ain't showing them any kind of emotion. Honestly, don't even think when it all comes down to it, I don't think you really have a lot of emotion. You may think you do right now, but I'm telling you, when it comes down to it, you're going to realize you feel differently. I know that may be hard to wrap the mind around, but just wait. Trust me. Yeah, I see a brief reconnection between the two of you. Yep. Oh, 5 of Wands, though. Okay. 7 of Wands again. Look, there they are. This pair of cards has come out in every spread I've pulled so far. These same two. So I feel like there will be a brief reconnection. And maybe possibly, well, again, you're going to realize that you don't really have any emotions. Queen of Pentacles upright, Queen of Cups reversed. Maybe they're going to try to poke at you a little bit. They may try to poke at you. And if you let this person trigger you, it could pop off into a fight. King of Wands reversed. That feels like a warning. With the Chariot reversed overall, I don't feel like that is actually written in stone. That's just a warning. Damn it. Sun's poking through now. Hang on a second, y'all. Hold up. All right. Well, let's jump straight into the advice then. What's the advice? King of Wands. Don't play no games. Don't be playing no games. No. We're going to communicate like grown adults. I'm not going to let you poke me emotionally just to test to see how I feel. I'm not playing that game with you. Nope, ain't happening. Yeah, if anything, if this person tries to poke at you, just ignore it. Ignore it. Play dumb. Pretend you don't even realize it. Don't feed into it. Don't feed into any attempt to get a reaction out of you. If I were you, I would just simply get closure. I would. See, this person was holding you back from reaching your full potential anyway. All right, let's look at the next connection due to come in. Next connection coming in. Next connection coming in. Ooh, cool. See, you completed a karmic cycle. So more than likely, you're leveling up now. Feel like you're leveling up. Yeah, and you had to go through something rough before you were able to level up. That's normal. That's normal. Until we learn how am I going to word this? Until we learn how to consciously transmute energy. See, energy is going to get transmuted one way or the other. You're either going to be conscious of it or unconscious of it. When you're unconscious of it, it hurts worse because you don't expect the painful situations that you go through. When you're conscious of it, you deliberately take that energy and utilize it. So either way, though, you still had to go through something very rough in order to complete this cycle. You're leveling up now. The next person coming in maybe, oh yeah, they're coming in quick too. I don't know. This is weird. I haven't ever seen it come through like this before. Because for some of you, it's going to be a period of time. It's not like you're going to wake up one day, a new person's going to come in, and everything's going to be all beef and gravy. If you try to force it to happen that way, it'll be rough. But if you just kind of stay on your path, you're more than likely going to have a little bitty stretch of time where you're just kind of by yourself for a little bit. More than likely. And that's normal. The universe does that to you for a specific reason. And the reason is that vibration is the primary law. You only attract according to the frequency that you vibrate at. So if you are in a broken place, you don't want to attract somebody into your life while you're in a broken place. That's the reason why most relationships fail, because that's what everybody out here is doing. They're broken and trying to jump into relationships. Vibration is the primary law. Whatever your vibration is, when you enter into a relationship, that'll tell you what's going to manifest. Yep, it sure will. However, Tower card, Death card. Once you have laid the past in the past and you've kind of begun to carve out this totally new path for yourself, and honestly, you may start to get a little bit comfortable by yourself for a little bit. Then all of a sudden, bam, the next person's showing up quick. Right when you least expect it. It might trigger your defenses a little bit too. Might make you want to kind of close off a little bit. Like, damn, man, I just started getting comfortable being by myself. And then the next person comes in. Whoa. I think it's going to trigger your defenses a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's look at their intentions, though. What kind of person are they? What kind of person are they? What are their hopes, dreams, expectations, all that good stuff? A little bit awkward. They're not a very good communicator. They may come across a little bit awkward, and that may even trigger your defenses even more, but they do have a lot of feelings for you. They're guarded too. They're healing too. So Real strong connection, though. And what is it with the damn Seven of Wands again? So, yeah, this person's guarded as hell. More than likely, the intensity of this connection triggers the hell out of their defenses, too. No bad intentions, though, from what I'm seeing here. I don't see bad intentions. Like what I mean is, I don't see them trying to play games with you, give you the runaround, blow smoke up your ass. I don't see that. I just see they're coming from a bit of a broken place. That can still pose a problem, but that doesn't mean they have bad intentions per se. Okay. Yeah, this connection scares them a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Looks good, though. Looks pretty solid. Man, this just isn't giving me the details that I'm looking for. Hate it when that happens. All right, whatever then. Outcome time. Outcome time. Outcome time. Outcome time. Mm-hmm. Nine of Wands in the reverse. You'll be letting your guard down slowly but surely. Okay, man, this is moving slow. I'm not going to lie. This is moving super slow. It almost kind of feels like the stronger the connection. You know what? Before I say anything, let me clarify this. Because that could go this way or this way. And I want to make sure I'm getting it perfect. Let me see here. Outcome. Ace of Wands again. Okay. So you may be trying to put the brakes on this. Yeah. One of you, I don't know who it is. One of you is trying to put the brakes on this, but it doesn't matter. It's moving. It's picking up and moving quick, no matter how slow you try to make it move, or no matter how slow they try to make it move. Again, letting your guard down very slowly. Still, communication's a little bit funky, a little bit weird. And honestly, this connection's a little bit unstable in the beginning, too. A little bit unstable. Awkward, funky, weird communication. Slow to let your guard down. This is on thin ice for the first month. For the first month, that's some thin-o ass ice, boy. I'm going to tell you what. One wrong move and it'll come crashing down. What's the advice then? What's the advice? What's the advice? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, the biggest thing y'all need to work on is communication. Biggest thing y'all need to work on is communication. And the thing is they need, like, especially somebody who's still a bit damaged and still healing, they need to know that they are safe to communicate with you. I know, even though you're a fire sign, you're not quite the fireball spitter that an Aries or a Sag is. Little bit, and it can happen, definitely. However, I feel like it'll be a little bit easier for you to create a smooth environment that, like, an Aries or a Sag, man, they be just spitting fireballs and they don't even realize they're doing it. You know, they will just barf some rude, nasty opinion all over the table and they don't even realize they're doing it. I think you're a little bit better at controlling that. So this person needs to know that they are safe to communicate exactly what's on their mind. Don't make them walk on eggshells. Just create that environment of, this is a judgment-free zone. Judgment-free zone. I ain't judging you for shit. I got a fucked up past. We all got a fucked up past. The only thing I'm going to judge is if you ain't got no hopes, dreams, or plans to change yourself moving forward. We all got a past. Shit, I ain't mad at you for any dumb shit you done did. But are you changing? Are you evolving moving forward? That's the question. As long as you're doing that, shit, I'm right there with you. You can open up and tell me anything. It's all good. And they got to know, oh, okay, well, so it's a little bit easier to articulate the emotions and the thoughts and whatnot whenever they feel comfortable and they're not all nervous and paranoid, like, oh my God, is this going to start a fight? Oh my God, are you going to judge me? Are you going to look at me differently if you find out I did this in the past and blah, 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 Just create that calm, cool, laid back environment and work on communication. Work on communication. They got to know, and you got to know that you're safe to communicate in their presence too, without judgment. All right, random freestyle advice. Random freestyle advice. Mm-hmm. It can be about anything. Love, romance, career, finance, friends, family, whatever. Ooh, Two of Wands. Okay, Nine of Cups. All right. Emperor. Okay. The damn Seven of Swords reversed is y'all's favorite card today. Okay. Two of Wands, Emperor. A question that I get very frequently is, am I on the right path? Now, to be 100% honest with you, that question kind of gets up under my skin a little bit. So let's see if I can break this down and make it as understandable as possible. There is no right path, wrong path. Now, I know what the person's really asking me. What they're really asking me when they say that is, I have this thing in mind that I'm trying to make happen. Is the path that I'm on right now leading towards the outcome that I have desired in my mind? That's what they're really asking me. However, there is no right path, wrong path. There's not. There's this path with this experience and that path with that experience. Saying, am I on the right path is a lot like walking up to a stranger and asking, yo, I'm on my way to New York. Am I on the right street? There is no right street, wrong street if you're trying to get to New York, but there is a general direction you need to be headed in. Now, if you are headed in the wrong direction, trust me, you have set up a vast multiplicity of backup plans to keep you bumped in the right direction. There's this path with this experience and that path with that experience. So just play eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Pick a path. Pick a path. Should I do this or should I do that? Well, how about this? Pick one and try it. Try it. Either A, it'll work out perfectly, or B, you will learn something very valuable that's going to help you one of these days when you get to where you're trying to go. It's like, this is where you have to adapt that success mentality. And it's tricky. It's tough. But the success mentality is basically how you respond to challenges and obstacles. Whenever you face a problem, how do you perceive that problem? As something that is holding you down, oppressing you, and holding you back with the victim's mentality? Or do you perceive this as an opportunity to grow and learn? Your perception is what determines that. So if you're ever wondering, should I take this path or this path? Play eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and pick a path and just see what the universe says. That's what you do. I'm telling you, there is no right path, wrong path. And the damn Seven of Wands. Ace of Swords reversed. Do not sit around waiting for the right moment. The right moment's never going to come. Especially the right moment to make a change in your life. That's never going to come. The ego is looking for something that feels familiar. Nothing outside of your comfort zone feels familiar. And changing your life is not going to happen unless you get outside your comfort zone. So that's just the wrong way to look at it all the way around. So, all right, weird messages, but that's what came through. So I feel like those were the messages that my Leo friends needed to hear. So I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for tuning in and playing along once again, y'all. Greatly appreciate all the love, support, and positive feedback y'all show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading or purchase the tarot reading course for 1111. It's all in the description of the video. I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.